You know, I've been hearing from a lot of black people that Chase Bank is one of the worst banks to bank at. And this story is just another one just to prove that. And I don't know why black folks banking over there, because that's actually one of the banks that is paid mortgages to slave owners to mortgage black people as like property. You know what I'm saying? So they have a small business owner in Chicago who lost his life savings after thieves stole thousands from his Chase Bank account for several months. Now, right there, that should have never happened. Because the bank accounts I have, if too many bank transactions go in a row, they immediately shut things down. They say, "Hey, is this you doing this?" I remember I had a charge come up, and it was in Georgia, actually, Sandy Springs, Georgia, to be honest. And we immediately say, "Hey, what is this charge? We're not in Georgia. We're right here in Houston." So they looked into it. They immediately, shut that down, gave the money back at the end, etc. Right? But to continue for months to not ask this man what's going on with these transactions. Now, it's something that he did as well that I have to, talk about, as well, because, the bank to me is number one fault, but I would say number two fault would be him. And I'm going to tell you why. So he said that he received a phone call from Chase saying that they need to collect on a $5,000 overdraft. He said that somehow the unknown corporates obtained his debit card information, began siphoning money regularly. They stole over $23,000 from his savings and from locations all over the world. Now, multiple ways people get your number. Some people put machines out there on the gas pumps. They attach them. And if you swipe your card in there and pull it out, now they got your number. That's why when you go there to put your card in there for the gas, make sure you pull on that thing, because they attach them. But if you pull on them, it'll come right off. The ones like the fake ones, so they could get your numbers. Sometimes certain websites you go to that's fraudulent can get your information. Maybe you had fell victim of a phishing scheme and ended up putting your information on something. There's multiple ways to get your information. So the brother said that it was like 2, 3, 4, 10 transactions a day, every day of the week. And Chase didn't think that was strange. If he's in Chicago and there's other parts of the world and it's happening daily, Chase didn't say, "Hey, this man's in Chicago. What's going on?" You get what I'm saying? That's why I say Chase is more so responsible for this man losing his money. Number one, I say number two is him, and I get to that. So he said he kept depositing money into his business account. He said he didn't notice anything missing because the deposit slips didn't list the balance. He said he doesn't do online banking. That's the problem. You go on your online banking every day. The apps make it so easy now. Go on your phone, check your bank account. See what came in, see what came out. That way you'll catch things like that, okay? He said he received paper statements in the mail but didn't look at them because he assumes his money was safe. He said, "I just don't have time." He said, I know I got money in the bank. He also said, "And why do I have to check it if I feel comfortable with my money in the bank?" You have to check it, brother, because of things like this. Now you ultimately lost, according to what they say, $23,000. And guess what Chase Bank say? I ain't giving them back nothing. And I want my overdraft money. That's a sorry bank. Black folk don't bank with Chase. I definitely have an account for sure with One United Bank. I put a lot of my money there in the black bank. I don't just talk about it. I do it. Okay? Feel good to pull out my One United Bank card. They do. What I'm saying is that's no kind of bank to be banking with, but you can't say, "Well, I put my money in the bank. This is not the old days, bruh." And even if it was the old days, you should be calling and checking on your money. But they make it so easy now. Download the app to your phone, sign up, sign in, and check your money. Because if you would have checked your money daily, like you're supposed to be checking your money, especially with a business, you need to be checking your money daily anyway. So you don't have no fraudulent transactions. What if you need to buy something for the business? You need to know the money's there before you make a purchase. You can't just say, "Oh, I put 5,000 in there, I know it's there." No, you got to check that account daily. Even if it's just your personal account, you check your bank account daily. You check it, your wife check it. I don't know if he has a wife, but if you don't like checking it, put your wife on the job. Usually you put the wife on the job, oh, she gonna check that bank account, usually. But I don't know if he's married or not. Because the wife, I guarantee, maybe he's not married because the wife wouldn't allow that to go on. Because the wife is going to log in, the wife going to check that money. She want to see what's going on in there, and that's fine. She should be doing that. That's called protecting the household. But me and my wife check the account all the time. And these people refuse to get his brother his money back. Refuse. So he said that this situation had left him depressed, and he said it affects his ability to work. He said, "It's hard for me now because I have no capital to work with because he took everything." So what can we learn from this story, brothers and sisters? Don't bank with Chase Bank because obviously they will allow fraudulent transactions and don't shut it down. I mean, you see 10 transactions in a day all over the place and this man's still in Chicago. Doesn't make sense. Black folks, pull your money out of Chase. I know plenty of black folks have done that actually. And number 2, check your bank account. They got apps for that. Check it daily. When you wake up in the morning, check your bank account. Check it during the day if you like to. Check it before you go to bed. It's too easy to check now, especially like with iOS. Face ID. Once you sign in, click Face ID. Look at your thing. Boom, it's open. You say, okay, this is what I got going on. Okay, get off of it. Don't take you not even a minute to do that. Check your money. You always check your money like you check behind your children. But leave me a comment. Let me know anything about the situation with this brother. Like I said, Chase Bank sucks. Don't use them. And please, I sympathize with this brother a lot. Losing that kind of money and they don't give it back. I know that hurts, but you can't just trust these banks at all. You can't. If anything, put your money in the black bank, brother, next time. Do that. Because at least the black bank would have more sympathy and do something for you.